free or reduced lunch either. You may or may not know that not all countries provide education for all of the young people. Young people from these countries are hungry for knowledge. They're hungry to learn. And some of them risk their own lives in order to go to school. I'm sure many of you heard, even they had a little spot yesterday on TV, that in Pakistan, this 14-year-old girl, maybe 15, was at a gathering cheerleading for an opportunity, at a neighborhood gathering, cheerleading for an opportunity to go to school. As in that country, girls are not allowed to go to school. She was asked to stop talking. She refused and kept advocating for the right to go to school. The only way they could stop her was to shoot her. A 14-year-old girl, about the same age as many of you here in the stand. They shot her, they did. They shot her in the head, just like shooting a wild animal, and left her there to die. Luckily for her, she did not die. She was taken to a hospital in London, where today she is recovering from her wounds. They had a spot on TV last night about that. How lucky we are to be living in these United States of America. How lucky we are to have so many men and women step up to the challenge of defending our freedom and our way of life. And I say to you, students of Clear Creek Middle School, don't let the sacrifices of these veterans go to waste. Some say that the quality of our education is getting worse, is lessened. I've heard reports that we rank 17th in math and science among leading countries. I've heard of a report. They say in 15 years from now, there's going to be millions of jobs that will go unfilled because we don't have the qualified people to fill those positions. There's a report. This, students, is not acceptable. We can do better than this. If this trend continues where we are losing ground, before long, all of the high-paying jobs will be going to foreigners overseas, but we're not going to fill them because we don't have the qualified people. I remember vividly the words of President John F. Kennedy in his inaugural speech when he challenged the country to land a man on the moon before the decade was over and to bring him back home safely. We met that challenge. We accomplished that mission. I remember when he said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. In a similar way, students of Clear Creek, I ask you, don't ask what Clear Creek School can do for you. You should be asking, what can you do to make Clear Creek a better school? What can you do to improve your grades? What can you do to better prepare yourself for high school and for college? To better prepare yourself to be good and productive citizens, to be our future leaders, the future leaders of this community, of this state, and of this nation. Please, students, don't just settle for mediocrity. Do the best that you can be. Don't just get by. And if you do that, then every year we will continue to get together as a nation on Veterans Day, saying to the veterans, thank you for your service. Thank you, veterans. Thank you.